Starting now, I'm an enemy demon. You're too slow! Slow!
Dang!
Not too shabby, Kamado.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 4, Episode 3 of Demon Slayer. Fully recovered Tanjiro joins the Hashira training. Wonder what happens this episode. Fabulous.
I have a hunch that a fully recovered Tanjiro might join the Hashira training.
I'm glad he's fully recovered.
And he can join the Hashira training.
Thank God, right?
Yeah. And if you're excited for more episodes of Demon Slayer, make sure to like and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with episodes of Invincible, Solo Leveling, Jujutsu Kaisen, and My Hero Academia. All right, are we excited for episode 3 of Season 4 of Demon Slayer?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
We're running out of sunlight! Swing those arms more!
I mean, retired Tengen looks pretty great.
Yes,
True. This is not going to make people run faster, though.
You can't move forward without stamina. If anything, I'm making your lives easier. It starts with the basics! Basics! With that
Yikes.
stamina, you won't last even a second with Shinazugawa. And don't get me started on Kanroji's training, you slacker. Hey! That you, Kamado? Long time no see, kid.
Yes. It's
Complete
good to see you
demeanor
again.
shift.
I'm so glad you've recovered, Mr. Uzui.
Ha! Well, I don't know if you can call this recovered. I hear you managed to take on another upper rank. You should count yourself lucky to have all your limbs intact.
I certainly do. I'm just thankful I managed to survive.
Right. Now then, are you ready to work off all that rust you've built up?
Yes! I can't wait!
Of course he's excited for the training. Is he passing all of them?
Oh, of course.
Of course he is. Well, here's the thing. He's used to training with, like, Nezuko on his back, so now it's probably easy.
He's got the thing of rocks.
Yeah.
Is the scar on his chest part of the face light thing, or is that a separate situation?
I think he probably got it earlier in the series somehow.
Okay.
There was a former shot of him without that. I think that may have come from a demon that we saw recently. Was that last season? Comment below where that scar on his chest came from. But it's not the same thing.
Gotcha.
Different shade.
Yeah. Beautiful soup.
Hey! Good to see you! Tanjiro, you're back! Well, it's about time.
It's been
Tengen's
a while.
wives.
It's good to see you. Thank you for all that you did for me.
We should be the ones who are thanking you.
Training must be going well.
You look manly.
You guys need to be eating a lot more. If you don't eat, the afternoon session will be even harder. What? If you don't finish
An
with me,
afternoon
I'll just
session.
have to add more drills to the session. We'll eat. We'll eat.
Guess I will too.
Eat up! Please, have as much as you want.
I mean, it looks pretty great.
It
Thanks
does.
for the meal.
You're taking care of patrol tonight, right? Yeah. Wanna switch with me?
Not a chance. Because if you go on night patrol,
People
you
like
get to be
patrol?
excused from training the next day.
We sure
Night patrol
haven't
doesn't
seen
sound the
you
easiest,
recently,
though.
have we?
I mean, easier than training, clearly.
Get this. I hear it's because the demons are searching for a girl named Nezuko.
That's just speculation, isn't it? It's not like anyone actually asked a demon in person.
Well, yeah, that's true. But wouldn't it be great if they were gone and it was like this forever?
That's probably wishful thinking. I mean, demon slaying has been going on for 1,000 years now.
Hey,
Oh.
Yikes.
where'd you go?
Where could he have gone?
Yeah, that is not
It's
good.
a hallway.
But the light's gone too. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Could pop up like this any
Dick
moment.
move.
Don't be such a jerk!
Sorry, my bad.
Oh?
Yeah, that's why you don't do shit like that.
Hey, enough is enough, okay? We have to stay focused.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Shit. Nope,
Just an
I
eyeball?
don't like that.
Time for the next drill! Split up into pairs!
Here I go!
Biggest guy.
Wow.
He's like, God, with Nezuko, this
No
is
problem.
nothing.
Tomato, damn it!
Is Nezuko just super heavy?
No, it's more that just, like, by transitive property, like, if you remove Nezuko's weight from what Tanjiro's holding, he's holding the smallest person, I'd say. Like, I feel like it's just...
The difference.
Yeah, and also he's just used to having a counterbalance. Like, I feel like there's more to it than just the weight itself. Like, he's just used to carrying someone all the
Yeah.
time. But Nezuko does shrink up, so typically is not very heavy.
So there's no way you can fight an upper rank unless you have stamina like that?
Yeah, he's been through hell a few times, so this is easy.
They've all got to think they're
Insanely
completely
strong, right?
screwed.
You wouldn't believe the stuff they can do. But what was it like? Well, let's see. There'd be a pow and you'd already be hit. But the fact that you're not dead means you could respond in time to turn around, only to get slammed by them again. Then you feel a big crunch. And if that cuts off the oxygen to your brain...
All right, that's enough. I think we get it. Sounds like it's a world far beyond the comprehension of us ordinary folks.
All right, to wrap things up for today, let me see. You're hitting that mountain. Take a lap around its foot and come back.
What?
If you don't get a move on, you're not gonna eat. Come on, guys, run like you mean it. If you can't even take this, you're not gonna cut it.
He means well. Lord Tengen has a way with words.
Sure does. But he's actually a softie.
Just the other day, he refused to even eat his meal until the last Slayer came back. In the end, he went all the way to the mountain to get him.
You know I heard all of that, right? The master put these swordsmen in my care, so I'm not about to let them burn out under my watch.
Of course not.
Meanwhile, he's burning them out.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That'll get you warmed up.
Everyone with the potential to become a Hashira is kind deep down inside. Excuse me. Can I have another tray, please?
You got it.
Interesting.
I can't
Everybody
take much
destined to be
more
a
of this,
Hashira is kind
I've
deep
got
down
to win.
inside.
or I won't be able to keep my promise to the master. I've got to do all I can to keep pushing forward.
He already said he'd go.
You will join us.
He already said he'd join.
Can I get another?
You got it.
So if I lose, I have to agree to come back and take part in the training, right? But does that mean I don't have to if I win?
What? Well, that's not...
Here you go. One for you too.
He's gonna go anyway.
Please bring him another one.
Will do.
After this tray, I'm calling it quits. Meaning, if you eat that extra order of noodles, you'll have defeated me in this battle. If I take part in the Hashira training after that, you'll be satisfied then, right?
Yes!
All right, then finish your noodles.
Right! Mr. Gabe,
Wait, putting them in the cup and then
you
eating
can
them
go
is
on
kind of
eating.
genius. Mm-hmm. I should do that.
Even so, I feel like I'm about to burst any
That
second
is so
now.
smart.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Well, I only just got here myself. So then, how goes the training?
By the way, that's Gojo's voice actor, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Never in a million years could I see them becoming assets in a fight against an upper rank.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about mine.
However, training all the core members is what the Master has asked of us.
Yeah,
So, what is it you wanted at this hour?
it's just It's been bugging me all this time.
You mean what happened back at that castle?
You and I drove the demons to the brink together, but just before we dispatched
I mean, it's the
them,
Infinity Castle.
they were able to vanish in the blink of an eye.
That many disappearing so quickly is certainly something worth at least looking into.
Yeah.
I've been pondering that myself since then. What could be behind that door that shut on us? That there might actually be a demon hideout that we still don't know about.
I've been back to that castle several times since then, only to come up empty every time.
Yeah, it's somebody's demon art, so I don't think you're gonna find it.
From the cities all at once.
So what they're after is Kamado's kid sister.
I have no doubt in my mind that's the case, which leads me to believe something big is about to happen soon.
Well, whenever that starts, I'll be happy to bring it all to an end.
Don't you think this might be a bad omen for everyone here in the Demon Slayer Corps? So long as I'm training the Corps members, it keeps me distracted from it all. But I look at the situation with a dispassionate eye, and I can't help but be aware of the inevitable battle that's to come. That this calm we're experiencing might be the harbinger of a storm like no other.
She doesn't get a close-up like Waddles.
He's officially been banned from Dave and Buster's. Everybody say goodbye to Rue. He looks so pretty.
She is beautiful. We'll see you at Dave & Buster's next time.
So there's a big battle coming. I mean, I feel like that's why they're all pulling back, is they're all kind of preparing to go after Tanjiro's sister.
I mean, if it's not for Nezuko, what could it possibly be for?
Yeah, like that they've been doing this 1,000 years and now they're all pulling back. I think they're definitely all being like assembled into an army or something.
While I have you here, I do have a proposal for you.
Well, I happen to have one for you too. Let me go ahead and tell you mine first. Take me on in a match, Iguro!
Oh, they're gonna duel.
That's exactly what I was going to propose to you.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Glad we're all on the same page.
Here, drink this.
It's high-quality Gyokuro tea.
It helps with recovering from fatigue.
Really? Don't mind if I do. Delicious.
Listen, Tanjiro. We've been wanting to thank you for what you did at the entertainment district.
Thank you so much.
That was pretty huge.
Extremely
Saved
grateful. Oh, but
everybody with Tengen.
it wasn't just me, so I don't deserve it.
Right, it was you and your younger sister. That boar-headed kid and the young man with the yellow hair.
It was a group effort.
Tengen.
Yes, multiple people can't be thanked for one
I
thing.
don't think we could have seen the sunrise that morning. For Lord Tengen and all three of us to have made it back alive, when it seemed impossible at one point. It almost had to be a miracle. Hinazuro, the truth is, Lord Tengen still wants to keep fighting.
She's right. He even calls out in his sleep.
He's been blaming himself for leaving the Corps.
Tanjiro, please defeat Muzanki Butsuji.
Right. I will.
All right, everybody, listen up! Today I'm calling off the long-distance mountain run that we usually finish up with. In its place will be a special drill close to actual combat. To the mountain!
Are they all gonna fight him at once?
Battles with
Okay.
demons always happen at night, which is precisely why we have to hone our combat skills in the darkness. Starting now, I'm an enemy demon. A demon that's going to devour you. Let's see you try to survive.
And he's so quiet and fast.
And come on,
Yeah.
it's your job to be the one who brings me down, while protecting the rest of these guys.
They're
So
all
then what
just
are they
damsels in
there
distress.
for? This is just a Tanjiro drill?
Loki.
Damn.
Hey, watch out! He's nearby!
You can't even see him.
I can't see a thing! Mr. Uzui's a former shinobi, so I can't search for his presence by smell. Where is he? Where's Mr. Uzui?
Oh. Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah, he is ridiculous.
Mr. Uzui!
Is that a loon?
We don't stand a chance against the Hashira!
My God!
A demon.
Huh? Mr. Uzui is a former Hashira, so we can't be reckless! We need to have a strategy! Stay together! Try and stay close to me! Stand back to back! And don't leave yourselves open!
You're too slow! Slow!
Dang!
Not too shabby, Kamado.
This strength with just one hand.
I mean, he did take down Gyutaro with one hand.
Come at me again!
Right! Whoa, they're incredible. He's managing to hold his own against a former Hashira.
Wow.
I mean, let's be real, Tanjiro should be a Hashira.
Yeah. Like, what does he need to do to get it at this point?
Well, some people argued, they were like, well, he needs to be a higher rank. It's like, boost him. Like, he has the skill.
What does he need to do to be moved to a higher rank then?
I think killing or helping kill an upper rank should raise you up.
It totally should. Like, if that doesn't do it.
They're helping out.
All right.
So this is the thing. Alone, they couldn't face him, but if everybody's trying, they could get something in.
Now you're starting to fight like demon slayers! Come on! There's no reason a retired guy like me should be clobbering you like this. Jeez,
I don't know about that.
A little bravado, huh?
We don't stand a chance against you. You're still a former Hashira. How could we compare?
I don't remember training you to freak out when things got tough.
But now I know! The Hashira and Kamado might be enough to defeat the upper ranks and Muzan! This has given me hope! Me too! Me too!
Aww.
Me too! So we're all going to work hard, so that one
That's
day we can
sweet.
at least support you when you need it! I promise! We'll train hard and get stronger! And get stronger!
Look at that.
All right.
That was
He's
I'm not gonna lie.
inspiring all of them.
Little unsettling that the color of his eye grew. Like, not the pupil or not the like, it just...
Look at that.
Like, I don't know why I didn't like that, but...
Oh, because it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
But interesting. So they'll work to support them. I think that their goal is going to be to kill all the other demons while they fight the upper ranks. Like, the Hashira are going to go to the upper ranks. They're going to fight, like, the army type thing.
Despite their flaws, they're still making progress.
All right, they're invigorated.
But you've learned all you can here, Kamado. So get a move on. We might have defeated some upper ranks, but Muzan Kibutsuji, until he's buried beneath us, this will never end. Counting on you.
Right. I will defeat him.
Here, Tanjiro. Take this to your next stop, okay?
Bye, everyone. I'll see you again soon at the next training ground.
He's got a little bow tie.
Got this! I'm sure we'll see you around later on! It's time
They're very
I go.
supportive.
Yeah.
Not jealous at all.
Right.
Yeah. I think they realize how out of their league he is.
I feel like that doesn't typically stop jealousy.
Give it your best! Be careful! Go get him!
We have arrived! We have arrived! Keep working hard!
Who's next? What's the next training?
Please, I can't take this anymore!
What are you talking about?
Ah,
If you can't even
Muichiro.
handle this, you're guaranteed to be devoured.
Hey, it's Tokito.
Jesus
Dang! Oh, I thought he snapped his own sword on that.
Hey you, if this were a real fight, you'd be dead 3 times over.
All right. And that is
Perfect.
where we are left for episode 3 of Demon Slayer season 4. Let's take a look at our Taisho era secret.
The announcer voice kills me for no reason.
Let's look at our Taisho era secret.
It's like you yourself made the show and are presenting it to me.
Today I'm going to talk about Mr. Uzui.
I've already retired from being a Hashira, but if you're set on blabbing about me, then make it flashy.
Right. Here's a Taisho era secret. He adores hot springs.
Secrets aren't
He says
flashy.
he heals his wounds at one after the
I didn't hear what he said.
He adores hot springs.
He adores hot springs. He says he healed his wounds at one after the entertainment district battle.
What's flashy about that? You need to at least add along with his 3 gorgeous, amazing wives.
You really love them equally, don't you?
I love those 3 more than anything else in the world, Kamado.
They're incredible, aren't they? Episode 4, to bring a smile to one's face.
All right.
Well, that was a flashy ending.
2 against 1, huh? That's no fair.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
He's so much faster than them.
His animation is incredible.
Yeah. What are your thoughts before we jump into our discussion?
Great episode.
Nice little training arc going on, and
I'm looking forward to seeing Muichiro as a teacher.
yeah, because he finally has his like memory back from the last season, and the only time we saw him with the memory was when he was chock full of poison from those darts, and then no diffed up a rank once he got the Slayer mark. So I'm interested to see if there's any differences in his personality just as a person now that he has his memory.
Yeah.
And if he holds a soft spot maybe for Tanjiro for helping him figure that out.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, so I'm excited to see more training, but for now, thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more episodes coming every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with episodes of our other series, Invincible, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Solo Leveling. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Nightcloud13 asks, after watching the episode, what do you think of Tanjiro improving his skills and strength against Tengen Uzui? He was like, he stopped him.
Well, and seeing how like the whole group of students was basically defeated before they even saw him, the fact that Tanjiro was able to do anything, knowing that like students, not like on his level, but like in the same class, were just so out of their depth. I mean, he's improved so much.
Yeah, and he was fast enough to see him and develop a strategy and get in the way when he was trying to get to somebody. But then again, he also was missing an arm and he's kind of not a Hashira anymore, so he's probably powered down a little bit.
True.
But this all sort of feeds into my idea that like Tanjiro is definitely a league above them. But is he Hashira level? I'll ask with my second question. Question 2, Jalen Brown asks, seeing the difference of Tanjiro compared to the other Slayers, do you now understand why Tanjiro isn't a Hashira? Every time he's defeated an upper rank, it has always been a group effort, and that experience leads him miles ahead of regular Slayers and moving him closer to Hashira level. However, it has been stated before in the series that the Hashira of this age have all killed lower moons by themselves, not the upper rank, but the lower ones. Something Tanjiro has not done or is capable of doing. Do you think after this training arc, Tanjiro will finally be Hashira level?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
What part exactly?
When we were talking earlier, when I said if he's not a Hashira, I don't know what he would need to do in order to become a Hashira.
Yeah,
the low moon one by yourself.
Yeah, there are no lower moons left because Muzan killed them all. So
the comment did say, nor would he be able to. Is that referring to the fact that they don't exist?
No,
like
more saying that he doesn't have the power to.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
I think that Tanjiro's ability to contend with upper ranks and like hold his own in certain circumstances. Sure, he did have help in these fights, but by extension, so did everybody else in those fights. Nobody had defeated an upper rank prior to Tanjiro being on the scene. Like nobody had even fought one in like a long time. So I think, okay, somebody had fought, they just killed a bunch of them. But the fact that Tanjiro got out of those, didn't lose any limbs, didn't lose his eye, like didn't lose anything. I mean, he got really hurt and Rengoku died, but like I think the ability to hold your own with upper ranks means that you could probably kill a lower rank by yourself at this point with Tanjiro, I'd say.
That seems reasonable.
I mean, there was like, with upper 4, like he was fighting a ton of them at once. Like I feel like, I don't know, with the flaming blade and with his Slayer mark, I just think he's risen to the level where he's at least lower rank level, I'd say. Maybe this training arc will make it absolutely clear in a way that hasn't been before. Maybe there just hasn't been enough time to like discern like, oh yeah, that wasn't just a fluke of him having a Hashira along with him. Like,
I guess it's possible.
do you think he's rising the level of Hashira, or do you still think he's like in that in-betweener level? The comment I've seen is like, well, he's not this level, which is the level before Hashira. Like, he hasn't risen in the ranks. It's like there hasn't been ample time to, I guess, because like anybody with a brain can see like, oh, he was instrumental in killing these upper ranks. Like,
yeah, I guess just like based on that last fight interaction, that Tengen could still probably definitely handle Tanjiro pretty easily. Like if they were fighting each other, which I feel like if you're going to be a Hashira, you should be on the level of other Hashira. I don't know if Tengen is like so far beyond everyone. I don't know.
Tengen right now, okay, the thing about Tanjiro is right now, his base level where he's kind of just like smiley-go-lucky, just kind of not trying super hard, he's able to be way past everybody else training-wise and keep up with Tengen. But the thing about Tanjiro is once he gets into battle, he starts to like have this never give up mentality and get stronger and get his mark engages, and he can catch his sword on fire with Nezuko. Like, there are things that he does in battle that aren't reflected in his training that show an even greater level of prowess. I just think that if Tengen had somehow been turned into a demon, I think Tanjiro could beat him.
He would have tapped into something else. Interesting.
Yeah, I think that he's not going to fully tap in with just a Hashira. I don't know. Comment below what you think, but I personally think that Tanjiro's ability to contend and at times go one-on-one with these upper ranks and not be killed instantly is more than enough for me to see him as Hashira level, I'd say.
I mostly agree with you. I do understand the idea that like grit or like eye of the tiger is not a significant enough component to count someone as a Hashira. Like if someone lifted a car to save their baby, you wouldn't put them in the same category as Olympic weightlifters. You lifted the same, yeah, technically, but it's a different situation.
Okay, I can agree with that to an extent, but like if somebody lifted a car 2 separate times and crushed something that it hadn't been crushed in 1,000 years, like, and it's just the same guy, like, that feels to me like, I don't know, I feel like that rises to the level of being like, okay, you get a certain rank because you're able to do this consistently, and it's not just like, there hasn't been a time where he has been challenged like that and not stepped up.
Yeah.
There's been one time, and it was early on, and it was when Rengoku was against Akaza, and he just couldn't see anything that was going on because he was also critically injured after fighting a lower rank. And wait, hold on. Okay, he wasn't technically alone, but he did kill that train demon.
But he wasn't by himself.
Yeah, but the thing for me also is there is no flame Hashira, there is no sun breathing Hashira, which is supposed to be the best breathing technique against demons, and he has that form. So I think if anything, like, he should step into that role.
Yeah.
Like, he could even be a less powerful Hashira, but I think he deserves to be up there. Like, especially since Muichiro is. Because Muichiro's young. Like, he is either the age of Tanjiro or maybe younger somehow. Like, and he is sure like a prodigy and stepped up, but like, I feel like Tanjiro's kind of on that level. Just saying.
I'm excited to see them interact next episode because I feel like we'll be able to answer this question better after we see them like spar or whatever.
I think Muichiro is one of the most talented Hashira, so like I think he'll probably beat Tanjiro.
Right, but like how handily?
Yeah, and this is also a unified Muichiro with his memories, but if you compared previous without his memories, he wasn't as strong, I'd say.
True.
So, lots to consider, but let's go to our final question. Final question. Marina B asks, what are your first impressions of the eye with the 4 on it? That was the eye that was like following them around.
With the feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the 4 on it, following those demons on patrol in the town. What or who was it, and what purpose do you think it plays? And I'll add into it, you know the guy who had the huge bump on his head and was like, oh, don't kill me? That demon? That was upper 4, who is dead. So what could that be? And what purpose do you think it plays?
I found it very gross and unsettling. Separately from that, I think it's spying. I don't know where it's coming from though, like who's motivating it, if it's attached to anyone, if it's its own thing. God, that's so weird.
Yeah, why does it have a 4? Like, there is no upper 4 unless, has Muzan already made a new upper 4? Like, has he already replenished?
He's manifesting it.
Yeah, the other thing
in
we
his
learned
eyeball diary.
Yeah, the other thing we learned is that Muzan can imbue a demon with more of his blood to make that demon more powerful. So maybe he took like a lower ranking one with like a great blood demon art and just boosted it and made it number 4. I don't know.
I mean, why would you not do that if you have the ability to?
It's just definitely strange. And I don't think they can possibly have upper 4 still be alive, because that's like kind of discounts all the work they put in last arc. So my guess is it's a new upper rank that has like well, the other thing is, if you're trying to spy on people, like a little eyeball falling around isn't the most discreet thing.
Yeah, people would notice that. It is small though,
but like it's
and it was following people around at night.
Yeah, it's a little too simple for me. Like, I feel like demons could like be on the rooftops and just watch.
Maybe like a small spaces situation.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Definitely a mystery to keep an eye on.
Gross.
But that is where we're left for episode 3 of Demon Slayer season 4. Are we excited for episode 4?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.